GTA Online is one of the most enjoyable online games you can play. Well, that is if you have money. But if you're poor, you won't be able to buy all the cool gear, take out unsuspecting players, and ultimately be the top dog of the server. If you're struggling to get rich in GTA Online, then you come to the right place, as in this video, we'll show you the 13 businesses you must buy if you want to get rich in GTA Online. So, let's dive right in. The Hangar is easily one of the most underrated businesses in GTA Online, and if you're a good pilot, this business is absolutely perfect for you. So the Hangar gives you access to the smuggling business, which has some of the largest payouts in the entire game. I mean, if you get the right set of smuggling runs, you can make over $2 million from a single mission. And what's more, the smuggling runs don't feel very grindy and you'll have a lot of fun doing each run, which is definitely an added bonus. Oh, and if you decide to purchase the Hangar, you even get a place to store all your helicopters and planes. That's 2 for the price of 1. If the smuggling business looks like the life for you, then we recommend you grab Hangar $34.99. It's expensive, but will give you clearance to fly over the military base, which will make your runs so much easier. The Vehicle Warehouse is the perfect business for anyone who loves GTA's huge selection of cars. The Vehicle Warehouse basically allows you to source, steal, store, and sell high-value cars for a nice profit. The vehicles that you can steal can range from low tier to high tier. If you want to make the most money, you want to source the high tier vehicles only. However, be warned, these cars are normally heavily guarded, so you'll have to go in locked and loaded. On the high end, you can make around 80,000 per selling mission. If you got a few buddies, bring them to speed up the process and sell more vehicles in one mission. Because the Vehicle Warehouse is an import-export style business, you can literally earn money round the clock. Sure, you'll probably get a bit bored after a while, but if you can make multiple millions in a day, it's gotta be worth it, right? Cars and helicopters aren't for everyone, so if you don't want to take to the skies or the roads, why not huddle underground and create your own gun running business? That's right, with the bunker, you'll be able to create homemade weapons to sell to the highest bidder. To create these weapons, you're going to need stock. You can buy this for around $70,000, or of course you can steal it. Buying stock is quicker and easier, but stealing it will increase your overall profits. In total, you can amass around $770,000 worth of stock before you need to sell, and you can actually achieve this relatively easily. The bunker is a great way to make passive income. You can simply buy or steal the stock and have your employees do all the heavy lifting, and then load up your convoy and sell the weapons within a few minutes. Pretty neat, right? One of the more neglected MC businesses is the counterfeit cash business. It might not be quite as flashy as the cocaine lockup, but in terms of money-making potential, the counterfeit cash business is actually pretty impressive. This is another import-export style business, meaning that you'll have to store the stock, create the cash, and then go on a selling mission to earn a profit. With a full inventory stock, you can earn between $845,000 to $1.6 million. Breaking this down into an hourly figure, you can expect to make just over $100,000 per hour. So it's not the most profitable business in the world, but the counterfeit cash business won't take up as much as your time and can net you some solid returns every single day. Now, if you want to channel your inner Walter White, then the Meth Lab is the business for you. Beyond looking absolutely badass, the Meth Lab is an awesome way to make money in GTA Online. The Meth Lab will have you sourcing products for your employees, who will then turn it into good stuff. Once this is complete, you'll be able to export your product for profit. You should be able to make anywhere from $21,000 to $50,000 per hour with the Meth Lab, depending on your upgrades of course. This might not sound like a lot, but the Meth Lab is pretty much a passive business, so you can earn this money while you work on other projects. Now, let's be real here. The Meth Lab is an expensive business to start. It'll cost you just under $1 million to set up, and purchasing upgrades will set you back another $500K. But if you can save up for this investment, you will be rewarded, I promise. Now, the cocaine lockup is very similar to the Meth Lab. You buy stock, get your employees to create cocaine, and then sell the cocaine to the underground drug empire. You can make pretty good money from just one lockup, but the best part of this venture is how quickly you can scale. When you purchase your first cocaine lockup, you will start to be able to purchase more lockups for a hefty discount. In total, you'll be able to save over $1.3 million during scaling, allowing you to create so much more money for a fraction of the investment. Now, the crates warehouse isn't flashy, but it works, and it's probably the most straightforward import-export style business in the game, and if you're consistent, you can make a few $100,000 per hour relatively easy. So with the crates warehouse, your goal is to find high-value crates that contain illegal goodies. Once you source these crates, you steal them and store them in your warehouse. Then once you got enough crates, you'll be able to export them for a decent profit. With a full warehouse of 111 crates, you'll be able to make $2.2 million in a single run. If you're planning on moving this kind of volume, it's probably a good idea to bring a few buddies along with you, because you will face a lot of resistance from players and NPCs. The arcade opens up two different ways for you to make money in GTA Online. Firstly, the arcade acts as a passive income machine, and you'll be able to make up to $50,000 every day just from owning the business. But the best part about the arcade is that it gives you the opportunity to set up heists and steal from your own visitors. With the right heist, you can earn around $3.6 million. Sure, heists can be pretty tedious, but for over $3 million, it's definitely worth it. Ultimately, the arcade can make you both passive and active income, so you should absolutely invest in this business if you're looking to get rich in GTA Online. The nightclub is arguably the best business for passive income in GTA Online. With all the upgrades, the nightclub can earn you as much as $240,000 each day. Granted, you will need to empty your vault multiple times per day, but even considering this, none of the other passive businesses can boast anywhere near these kinds of figures. Now, because the nightclub is such a good way to make money, it's pretty hard to obtain. You will need to own a cargo and shipments business, an organic supply business, a bunker, and a forgery before you can even begin to consider the nightclub. But trust me, this is all worth it because the nightclub is simply an ideal business. It will make you millions in no time, can't be rated, and is completely passive. Plus, who doesn't want to own a nightclub? Now, if you're a solo player in GTA Online, the Acid Lab business might be your next best friend. This is pretty much the only business in the entire game that is built for solo players, and it's also one of the best passive income businesses in the game. Oh, did I mention that the business is completely mobile? So you can locate literally wherever you'd like. All you need to do to get the Acid Lab up and running is to locate supplies and export the acid once it's finished cooking. Your employees will take care of creating the product, meaning you can be making acid in the background while you go out and do other stuff to make money, then come back to a full locker of product. The auto shop is another incredibly underrated business in GTA Online. It's another great business for car lovers, but this time you'll actually be customizing the cool cars instead of just stealing them. There are three ways to make money with the auto shop. Firstly, you can complete customer delivery contracts, which require you to customize a vehicle to your customer's liking. This will net you $60K. Alternatively, you can conduct car exports, which are relatively easy missions that involve sourcing a car and driving it to a specific location on the map. You gain $20,000 for each successful export. Finally, the auto shop gives you access to a 3-part heist. This heist is actually pretty quick to complete when compared to other heists in the game, and for your efforts, you should be rewarded at least $150,000. The Kosaka submarine is a must purchase for anyone who wants to get rich in GTA Online. Why? It gives you access to the Cayo Perico heist. This heist can take about an hour, but with a full crew of 4 people, you will earn over $4 million. Yeah, that's right, $4 million. Unfortunately, the Kosaka submarine is not a cheap purchase. It'll set you back $2.2 million for the actual sub, and to complete the heist, you need to purchase the Sparrow upgrade, which costs $1.8 million. But with the Cayo Perico heist, you'll be able to make this money back in no time, so definitely a worthwhile investment. Plus, you get a submarine. How cool is that? We saved one of the best businesses for last. The agency might not be as flashy as the cocaine lockup or the vehicle cargo warehouse, but is undoubtedly one of the most profitable businesses in GTA Online. The agency will give you access to a bunch of different money-making opportunities. For instance, you unlock VIP contracts like the Dr. Dre contract, which will net you over $1 million in a relatively short time frame. You'll also gain access to client missions, which can earn you a few $100,000 in about an hour. And you unlock payphone hits, which can net you $600,000 in about 30 minutes. Trust me, if you want to get rich in GTA, owning an agency is essential. It becomes the backbone of your money-making empire if you use it correctly. So, there are 13 businesses that you must try if you want to get rich in GTA Online. Owning a successful business is the secret to success in GTA, because it will give you recurring revenue that you can then use to buy all the cool stuff like cars and helicopters. Give as many of these businesses as you can a go, and I assure you, you'll be rich in no time.